Right, this is a video to show how to add categories and products on the back end of your shopping cart. So this is our administration panel, and the way that you get to your panel is by typing in your domain name /admin. And then when you come to your panel, which will look like this, you type in your username and password. And that will bring you to your dashboard. Now, to add categories, which is the first step to your shop, you come up to Catalog and select Categories. So what categories are the different types of products you're selling. So it may be laptops, desktops, software, hardware, any categories that you put your products under. So if we just go to your store, you will find the categories show up down the side here. So we've got tablets, software, and phones and PDAs currently. So going back to the back end, so to add a new category, you simply come over and select Insert. And it will come up with this page, and we're going to call this category Desktop Computers. Okay, so here it's got meta tag, description, and tag keywords. Those are descriptions and keywords that you can add that will help Google find or favor your website. So it's always a good idea to add some in there. And down below here we have a short description, or a full description it is actually. This is where we sell desktop computers, just for the sake of writing something. You can then edit that if you have a big welcome to desktop computers. This is just to show you, so then you can come up here and you can bold that. There's all different options. It's just like using a Word document. However, we'll just leave it like that for now. But then we come over to data. So here it's got parent. Now what that means is I would leave that blank if it's a main category, because over here it will show the main categories. So the parent is, say for example, we have desktop as your main category, and then under desktop you're wanting to say pink desktops, blue desktops, purple desktops, or big desktops. You can add and list them underneath the parent tag, which will then be desktop computers. So we don't need to worry about that. It's going on the default store. Again, SEO keywords, which is search engine optimization. You can put in a list of keywords there. You can browse and upload an image through File Manager. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just go upload and search for a product or a category image. You do not want it to display in the top menu bar, so do not select this. Number of columns, we're using 1. Sort order. You can add the sort order if you want your menu in a particular order. So that's simply like if you want desktop computers to show up second on the menu, you simply put 2. We'll just leave it for 0 for now and let it sort itself out. Over here is design, and you need to go layout override and select home, because the reason for that is the template I have set up is the home template, so you can see your category menu on the left hand side, and then simply go save. So there you can see it's been added here. So if we come back to your store and do a refresh, you can see you've now got desktop computers as a category, which will then take us to desktop computers, where we have no products currently. Now going back here, if we want to add a subcategory to desktop computers, again we'll just simply go insert, and we may want to let's say Hewlett. Please forgive my spelling, I'm not sure how to spell Hewlett Packard So we want Hewlett Packard under desktops because maybe you're going to sell several different types. Your description, Packard desktop computers. Okay, and then we come over to data, and where it says parent, we'll start typing disk, and as we type it, you can see then that our parent category comes up, which is desktop computers, which we created just before. Default store, SEO keywords, an image if you like. Make sure it's enabled under status, and then come over to design, and we want to go to home and save that. And when we come back to our main store and refresh, and we select desktop computers now, it'll drop down and you can see Hewlett Packard. So just to do one more, we'll go insert, and we'll add Acer desktop computers data under the parent desk. If I write that, it should pop down in a second. There we go, desktop computers, default store, image if you like, never select the top, enabled, come over to design, and we select home and save. And then if we come back to your store, now you can see we've got Acer and Hewlett Packard under desktop computers. If we go home, it'll just show up as desktop computers. Select it, it will drop down and give you your options between Acer and Hewlett Packard. And that is how you add categories to your store.